Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Beyond the Mat with me, J. Cole Yoga. Today we're talking about earthing, and I am earthing right now here at the park by my house. And I'm sitting in the meditator's chair. It's this little chiseled out nook in the rock, and it kind of like overlooks the park everywhere. You can see the main road over there. You can kind of keep an eye on things. Just kind of sit here and chill and just be with the flowers and nature and the doge chewing on things. And so yeah, I want to talk about earthing, mainly because I just watched an earthing documentary. I knew about it before, I heard about it before. I never really put that much time or thought into it, mainly because I go out in nature all the time anyways. And it was just very eye-opening, so it was pretty cool. In the documentary, this guy in Alaska had pain for like 20 years of his life, and he heard about earthing on the internet. So he decided to try it in Alaska, where they have like routinely like 12 feet of snow. It goes minus 20 to minus 40 in the winter. And so he chiseled out a little hole under his house, crawled in under his house in the dirt, laid in the dirt for 20 minutes. The next day he woke up, no pain at all in his body. He'd been riddled with pain for 20 some years. Now there's no more pain anymore. So this guy started preaching about the earthing to everybody. He started learning more about it. And so what's going on is that you have these positive ions in your body that build up this like charge inside of you, and it can kind of like energetically throw you off. It can cause all kinds of issues with your health. And by grounding yourself for like at least 20 minutes, like really on the earth, it discharges those positive ions, gets them all out of your system. There's some other stuff about a lot of things about health too. So there was like a lot of really sick people. There was a guy, paraplegic in a wheelchair, who hadn't walked in 30-40 years, and after earthing a little bit, like now the guy, he started to get movement in his toes, movement in his legs, movement in his knees. They got him up on a walker and like these leg braces. He's now like walking. He said he walked 30 feet for the first time in 30 years or something like that. So it's pretty cool, pretty interesting. My own experience today doing the earthing, and I mean, I've gone barefoot quite a bit my whole life. There's nothing new about going barefoot. But right now, today, it's kind of like if you've ever like not smoked weed for a couple of weeks, and then you smoke weed and everything's just like bright and vibrant and glowing. And I don't know if it's just because I'm in the forest and it rained recently, but like everything is just popping. The colors are popping. There's like this like glow in the air. There's this energy. And I've only been doing this for probably 20 minutes now, out here walking the doge. And you know what? I think I'm going to keep up with it. I'm going to try and do this every day of the week this week, and just kind of keep notes and keep reporting back to everybody about the earthing. Now, you can not only earth by like your feet on the earth. The guy in the video was literally digging a hole and burying himself head to toe in the earth, in the ground, and a lot of people do this as well. And so that was interesting. And another method is there's these earthing blankets that you can buy or build yourself. So if anybody has ever looked at the outlets in their house, the outlets are grounded. There should be anyways a ground post somewhere outside your house going right down into the earth, and that ties into the electrical system. It keeps the electricity grounded. That ground wire goes through every outlet. So you've got your two little prongs, and below that there's always that third little circle guy. If you break off the two prongs on any wire and plug it in with just the little circle guy at the bottom, that now creates an earthing wire for you. You can attach those wires to your feet while you sleep. You could attach it to a mesh in a blanket, interwoven throughout. All kinds of things. I mean, the sky is the limit. Your imagination is your limit of how you can use this technology to ground yourself, ground your house. They're making grounding blankets for animals now. Animals will prefer a grounding blanket. They make inserts for your shoes. So there's these little, basically like a rivet that goes in your shoe, and then it connects with another wire up back of your heel. And that kind of grounds your whole foot while you're walking on the earth. Apparently, this doesn't do shit if you're walking on pavement. So I don't really know what the point is too much there, because if you're already in the forest, just take your fucking shoes off for a few minutes, you know? If you're gonna walk around the city and expect to do some earthing with these little rivets in your shoes, it's probably not gonna work. That said, I'm gonna keep walking, folks. I'm gonna keep enjoying this beautifulness that's happening here and keep exploring with the little doge, little beaglet. Come on, donkey. Come on, girl. All right, that's it for today. Peace, love, and light. Namaste, and all that other good noise. Ding. Ooh.